What's going on, guys? It's Justin here with Summit Racing, and we're over here with ARB, and we have Scott here. And how is your show going?
It has been a wonderful event so far, sir. We've got all kinds of new products, so appreciate you coming over to check it out.
Yeah, and you guys are synonymous in the off-road world. Between the two brands, there's all sorts of parts. And we have something really cool here, and it's your MT84 series shocks through Old Man Emu.
Sort of. It's an MT64, not MT84. And the 64 actually stands for the bore size. So yes, brand new shock. MT64 stands for monotube. 64 is millimeters, and that's the size of the bore, which translates into us Americans here saying that's a 2.5-inch bore. So we've got a 2.5-inch piston, a 2.8-inch body, a 7/8 inch diameter shaft, so just a massively overbuilt monotube aluminum body shock. Even the eyelets, you can see them, they're a forged aluminum eyelet, incorporates a natural rubber bushing into it. So, well, having the bigger bore, it really allows more fluid, which is great for heat dissipation, but it also allows us to tune that shock, right? And so having that bigger shim stack inside there really allows us to tune and dial in this shock perfectly for the vehicle that it's going on and to stand up to that abuse. Having that extra oil and that capacity in there will allow it to cool a little bit better and function and not fade away as you really are rallying it and beating the thing up.
Yeah, you know, you guys have built all the bells and whistles because more and more people are, I wouldn't say abusing, but they're using their vehicles aggressively. And you need great suspension so you don't rattle all those fillings out.
You got it. And that's something Old Man Emu and ARB in general is synonymous with. Yeah, we build these items to last, based in Australia, and that's something we're proud of. This shock is something we are building in-house alongside our BP51 shock, which is a very high-end shock. These are built in-house by ARB, so we have complete control over the quality of it and maintaining and making sure that these things are dialed in to stand up to the purposes that you're talking about. Yeah. One other quick thing on the MT64, neat feature about it is that it actually has an adjustable spring seat. And that allows you to essentially adapt this shock to whatever your needs are in your strut. So essentially what that's doing is allowing you to preload the coil. So if you have a vehicle where you have it stock, you want a super shock, this will work perfectly for it. As you add a bumper, a winch, as you add things to that vehicle, you can adjust the preload on that coil to adjust the ride height and to actually keep the thing riding like it needs to.
Man, that is so cool. So this can grow with your vehicle as, you have this more supporting mods for getting out there, getting into fun situations where you need big bumpers and rock slides and winches, and so your shocks can grow with you, so you don't have to buy multiple shocks again and again and again. You guys have really thought of it all with these. These are really cool.
It's what we do. Appreciate it. But you're right. Yes, this is kind of in the middle of the Old Man Emu line. We do have a Nitrocharger, MT64 in the middle, and the BP51's at the top end of it, and we can show you off some of those over the other wall here.
Yeah, let's head over and check that stuff out.
Do it.
So we came over to the other side of the display to check out the full offering of the Old Man Emu shocks, because you guys kind of have mild to wild, something for every budget and kind of every style of build.
Absolutely, yeah, and every price range too. So we have our Nitrocharger system. This is your twin tube, Mr. Reliable, no nonsense kind of shock. From there, as we just talked about, we've got our MT64 offering in the monotube version, aluminum body, as we talked through. And then on top of that, we've got our BP51 system. So this is your full-blown, triple bypass, fully adjustable compression rebound, remote reservoir, top of the end kind of shock. So
race car stuff.
You got it. Yep, the race car stuff. So you nailed it. Yeah, pretty much mild to wild. Then on top of that, of course, we do have a full range of Old Man Emu components to go along with those. We have our upper control arms, we have our coil springs, we have our leaf springs, kind of the whole system to talk through. And one thing about the Old Man Emu kits is that we design them as a suspension system. This isn't just a lift kit. We really take into the vehicle build and the weights that they're going to be carrying, make sure that these springs, the shocks, everything is valved and rated according to how you're building your vehicle to make it function and perform even better than a factory kind of vehicle.
Man, it's been a good time looking at the ARB line and the Old Man Emu brand as well. All this stuff is available now at summitracing.com or in one of our 4 retail store locations. I'd like to thank you again, Scott, for taking the time to show us this stuff and showing what makes Old Man Emu really great.
Been an absolute pleasure. Can't thank you enough for your support. Thank you.
So until next time, guys, I'm Justin with Summit Racing. We have Scott here with ARB, and we'll see you guys later.